My name is Elliot. I'm a business owner, author, and I teach masters at university. Each week, I'm going to pull the name of a person out of this box who was someone who taught me a life lesson, not including family and friends. And today's is not a name. There's a bit of a run of not a names happening. It says Council House Lad and Red Letter Days, Renewals Unclaimed. This is a person I went to see as a business consultant 20 years ago. And it's about assumptions and also some clever business tactics. It's about assumptions. I drive onto the estate. I'm doing this business meeting with this person in a kind of tiny house, really. Certainly nothing that you would expect someone to be running a business from. I knock on the door, not quite sure what to expect. Young lad comes to the door. He couldn't have been more than 21, right? Comes to the door. Mind you, I was only 30. Comes to the door. I go in, sit in his living room. There's no signs of any business happening. Right? Sit in the room. He goes to get his computer, brings it out. Says, "I do red letter days." I thought, "What's that?" It's kind of the early days of that. I mean, it's mainstream now in supermarkets. He says, "Well, you buy an experience. Either you go to the motor racing or you go to some, I don't know, it's a football match, VIP. It's an experience day." He goes, "I do that." I'm not sure you do. Looking around, maybe you do. You never know. And he gets the computer and he shows me his accounts. I'm looking at the accounts thinking, this is amazing. It's showing him making like £400,000 worth of profit every year. This can't be right. And what he'd done, he specialised in one type of red letter day. He'd contacted all the people who were doing it, all the venues, and he'd become the person, goodness knows how, he must be so clever at sales, right, and being believable, that he's the person. He's got the website where he'll send the tickets. They'll get bought on his site. That was enough by itself to be pretty impressed with what he was doing. But the clever bit was his business model. He would sell these vouchers and red letter days, and 50% of people never claimed them. So you buy the red letter day, the voucher for the experience, you give it to someone as a gift to a loved one. They say thank you. Life gets really busy. The voucher has an expiry date, and he keeps the money. Because he didn't have to pay the venue. The customer never took the circuit, experience or the venue experience. He kept all the money. It was 100% profit on 50% of his sales. And I remember thinking at the time, that's interesting. There's lots of different ways to do business. His business model and all the profit came from people buying his product and never using it. I don't think he lives in that house anymore.